I got 3 minutes. I'm just going to take you through my ninjutsu kata training that I teach my students and that I was taught by God and how I teach myself for whoever watches this later on. So here we go. Actually, first thing I'm going to teach you is how to do like the spin. It's really easy. So obviously look at my hand here. That's how I'm holding it. You can do this pretty much with any weapon, any spear, any bow staff, as long as you don't hurt yourself. I'll teach you that in other videos. But you would hold it like here, okay? You turn it in. You kind of want your hands to be like a little loose. And then you just spin it back again, okay? So in, up and around, underneath the hand. This is kind of how I'm holding it. So I'll go from this angle, spin it around. So it's like this. This is actually how my hand looks at the end once I'm like spinning it. So I'm right here, spin it around, catch it back again. Very easy. It's not anything really. It's like in the arm, it's in the forearm, but it's all in the wrist and like the hand connection. Okay, just spin it around. It just literally drops behind your shoulder and goes right back up. Okay, so in, spin it around. Obviously, I'm going underneath versus like this way. I'm going like forward. So I'm gonna show you that again. I was just showing you the first one. So again, in and around, in and around. And again, we have in and around, in and around. So you could literally do it like this. Okay, and then of course we also have this one. Underneath, 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 underneath. Okay, in and around, in and around. So it looks like this. Okay, it's like, so I turn it into like a deflection movement, whether it's like close, farther away, a projectile getting out the way, swiping at it, getting lower, getting out of the way of it, and then adding that spin just for fun. Okay, otherwise what it looks like from this perspective going forward is like this. You can start up here if you want to swing it down. Okay, there's a lot of different ways where you can do it, but again, it's right here, spinning around. Similar to this way, except it's this way. I'm going to show you from this angle. Okay. And then from this angle, same thing with the hand. It's just this time it's going forward. So anyway, that's that teaching. I just wanted to start that off quick because I know that would be helpful. Now I'm going to teach you is the basics of sword striking. Okay, so I want you to think of like within lines, up and down, horizontal, and then we have diagonal on the left and the right plane. Then you have like circle for radius. That's pretty much all you need to know to start off. Okay, so obviously first thing you want to do is a stance. Okay, so there's a lot of different stances. This one I'm going to show you right here first is this one, and then you can go right here. Here, whether you have two hands, like two weapons, I could go get mine, but I want to just make sure I take care of this before I have to start what I need to do next. Otherwise, you can have it in two hands, especially if it's a great sword or a long sword. You're going to want to have two hands on it. A katana, especially as well, because it's a bit longer range than like a wakizashi, where it's a little easier. And if they're a little heavier, you're just going to need to do this to actually have effective strikes, but also mind-body control and not injuring yourself or having too much weight and pressure on your wrists and your forearms. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Spinning into it if you want to. You want to try to have it be as vertical as possible. Sometimes I've had it like this right here. Obviously, is ideal. There's some times where a ninja might have it behind his shoulder, out to the side behind here like this, maybe out to the side like this, maybe in front of him like this, or right here in a nice good rest, or maybe a little closer and tighter combat, depending on where you are. Or maybe his stance will change just a bit more sideways. And like down here, you can change your guard to be deceptive, especially once you master it. And the funny thing is when your enemy is over on like in front of you there, and you're in this like forward facing stance, then you can go right into here. And at the same time, you can go right to there. It's a change of the head. It's pretty easy, right? Versus like here, here, and then here, okay? But obviously, I don't have too much time to go in on this. I just wanted to show you that side. Obviously, whatever you do to one side, you got to do to the other. Okay, so let me show you the katas real quick. We have the left side here. After I got my stance, I showed you the different variations. Practice that yourself. I'll show you from this angle. We have left, right, left, right, and you could do even like close quarter combat movement where you just hit that versus like left, right, or mid range, and then you can go forward and back or backwards and forward. Just depends on your body movement. Anyway, so I'm gonna go back to here, okay? Left, right, left, right, left, right. Then we have up, down. You bring it around, and then you have diagonal, left and right, and then the other way. Whether you're coming from down here, you can just switch it over here or bring it up there, back up. I like to just kind of do my underneath diagonals like that, switch back to the left, right, and then go down from the left to the right, maybe back up here, and then come back through. Depends. Anyway, practice that yourself. Hope this was helpful. This was fun. First live stream doing this. This is the last, I'll tell you that. So, sensei, hey. All right, y'all. I gotta go. God bless. Stay tuned for the next episode. How you turn